I was just talking to a friend recently and we were discussing how much has changed. We used to live together and we've been through so much together in the last 2 years. And I was telling her how much of an out of body experience it is watching yourself evolve. The phase that I'm in right now has really been jarring and new. Okay, 2 years ago, I felt like I just had a whole completely look. I used to wear wigs. I used to switch out wigs. I'm gonna insert some pictures if I'm able to, like right here, of how I used to look. I used to wear lashes. I used to do all these things just the way I've dressed, the way I used to dress. No one ever discusses how weird it is watching yourself evolve, especially because I see old pictures and videos of myself and I'm like, who is that? Do you ever have that feeling where you feel unrecognizable when looking at old pictures of videos of yourself? That is how I'm feeling right now. I think it's been a little difficult for me to accept that that is not me anymore. You know, wigs were a big part of my life. That's just how I express myself, and they were amazing. Ask about me, okay? I did them all myself, and that was just a big part of my identity. And wearing lashes and makeup and things of that nature, like I was different back then. And when I mean back then, I mean like a year or two ago. Watching myself transform into a different woman is a little overwhelming for me, only because I tend to question if the past self of me was a little more appealing, and I'm trying to get away from that thinking because it's damaging. I'm always going to be attractive. I'm just a new woman. I give a different aura. I give more of a grown woman esque, classy esque, you know? I've had so much fun in the past with the old Sage, and this Sage is having a lot of fun, but I'm different now. You know, I wear my natural hair. I don't wear as much makeup. I don't wear lashes. I don't wear my wigs. I don't dress the same. I've just grown and I like it, but I think I have to just get used to what evolving looks like, and it looks different. You know, that's evolving. It's different. What's funny is I question if I if I come off appealing as how I used to be, yet 1 to 2 years ago, I was in the worst state of mind ever with my mental health. I was going through so much. And you can tell, I feel like I have more life in me now. I feel like back then, I didn't really have that much life. I just have a different aura about me. With evolving, I can attest to this, that not only do your physical looks change, but your morals, your beliefs, your opinions, relationships, friendships, your mindset. I am emotionally intelligent versus 1 to 2 years ago, more emotionally intelligent than I was. Love myself more. And honestly, I love who I'm becoming. I think this is just a new era of me, and I know that I'm amazing. I look amazing, and I'm the most beautiful person I know. I guess I could say what's happening here is I am excited for where I am and who I am and who I'm becoming, yet I am grieving my old self. And I know that I'm not alone in this feeling. I can say that I'm very grateful to be evolving. I've put myself in positions to change, and there's you should always want to evolve and learn. It would be weird if you stayed the same. I feel like that would make life hard. I want you guys to know that embrace the transformation and know that it's normal to grieve your old self. I know that just as the worries I've expressed in the beginning of the video, I think a lot of people find becoming a new person scary. I mean, why wouldn't it be scary? You're becoming a different person, you're evolving, you're loving new things, you're letting go of old things, and that is extremely difficult to accept while it's happening. Wait, I'm noticing that I'm moving away from the things I used to love. I'm changing up my look. I'm loving new things. I'm learning new things. I have different beliefs. I have different opinions about different topics, and I'm enjoying new hobbies that I never thought I would enjoy in my life. And that is extremely beautiful. Once I think we don't talk enough about how scary it is to explore. I think we've been taught as a society to just stay where it's safe, stay where it's comfortable, but um you will notice that life will become better when you explore and get out of your comfort zone and learn new things about yourself. You know, just like when we're kids, we have the ability to explore. Um just being a child, all children just to explore things. We're not worried about the consequences or the repercussions, or we're not worried about the outcome of exploring. We just do it, and whatever happens happens. As we grow up into adults, I think we all lose that ability to explore because we're adults now. We don't want to um, jump out of our comfort zone because we don't know where that will lead us to, whether it's bad or good. But you don't know until you try. I think being able to explore new things is a privilege that every human has. It's just tapping into that ability of exploring. Sometimes we don't want to be met with the discomfort that you experience with evolving. My light turned off. Um, but with change comes discomfort. And I think it's good that a lot of us are now realizing that there are times when we will be uncomfortable. But what I'm not saying, and I don't want anyone to misconstrue this, is I'm not saying to always be in discomfort, always be comfortable in discomfort, because if you're always uncomfortable, then that might be a little issue. But moments of discomfort is good for change and evolving into a better person. We have to accept that discomfort is a part of it. Because in discomfort is where we learn a lot of things about ourselves that we didn't know before. I'm visualizing my higher self, and I know for a fact that my higher self is absolutely not the girl I was last year or 2 years ago. So I think that helps me and aids me in accepting that I change. And I know that I mostly talked about the physical aspects of me evolving because that's what I've noticed the most. And I think I'm starting to accept it, but sometimes I'm like, wow, I feel like I just look different. Or I'll see pictures, or someone will send me a picture from last year or 2 years ago, and it's a little cringy because I'm like, why do I look like that? Why am I wearing that? But that's who I was, and I love who I was in that moment, and I needed her, and she served her purpose. But now I am a different woman. I think we should all enjoy who we was and thank yourself for who you were at that time, because you were who you were at that time due to your circumstances and life and your environment, and you do your best to adapt to whatever life throws at you. But I guess be excited about becoming a new person and evolving, because it's exciting to know that this is not the end. This is just the beginning of evolving. You are not the same person that you was last year, and you are not the same person that you was at the beginning of the year. You're always evolving every single day of your life, and your attitudes are changing, your beliefs are changing, and don't suppress it. Don't avoid it, embrace it, because that's what's needed to get to where you want to be. So remember that. And my name is Sage. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I surely did. I um I run a mental health page on Instagram called SageTheMinds, where I post a lot of healing tips, psychology tips, mental health, things of that nature. If you would like to head over there and start following me, there are more videos of me over there. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I am so grateful for whoever's tuning in, and I hope I was able to provide you with some insight. So thank you. Bye.